All right, today we're going to dive into an invisible force that purifies our water, protects our engines, and even makes our food better. It's a process that is so fundamental to modern life, you probably don't even realize it's there. So let's pull back the curtain on the secrets of industrial filtration.
So let me kick things off with a little question for you. I want you to think about three things: the clean water that comes out of your tap, a sterile vaccine you might get at a clinic, and a perfect, crisp, clear pint of beer. They seem totally, completely unrelated, right? Well, they all share one very important secret. And that secret is filtration. Yep. It's the one powerful process that links all of them together. It's kind of like the silent guardian that makes these products, and honestly, so many others, not just possible, but safe and pure.
You see, if you think about it, the world around us is basically just one giant mix of stuff. The water we find has minerals and microbes in it. The air is full of dust. So to make almost anything useful, we have to solve this constant, fundamental problem. We need a way to separate things.
Okay, so before we jump into these massive, complex industrial machines, let's break it down. The core idea behind all of this filtration stuff is actually incredibly simple. In fact, it's something I guarantee you've done hundreds of times without even thinking about it, right there in your own kitchen.
So here's the official textbook definition. Filtration separates solids from fluids, and that could be liquids or gases, by basically putting a barrier or a medium in the way. This medium has tiny little holes that are big enough for the fluid to get through, but way too small for the solid bits. Simple as that.
And this is just a perfect way to think about it. A spaghetti strainer? That's a filter. Its one job is to stop the big stuff, the pasta, while letting the fluid, the water, pour right through. Now, a coffee filter does the exact same thing, just on a much, much finer scale. It stops those tiny coffee grounds but lets all that delicious liquid pass into your cup. So you get it, right? It all just comes down to the size of the holes. So how do we take this simple kitchen idea and blow it up to, factory size? How do you go from making a cup of coffee to purifying an entire city's water supply? Well, in the industrial world, it really boils down to two main strategies.
First up, you've got surface filtration. The best way to picture this is like a screen door on a summer day. Bugs fly into it, they hit the surface, and they're blocked. That's it. The filtering happens right on the face of the material. But then there's depth filtration. This is way more like a sponge. Particles actually go into the filter, and then they get lost and trapped in this complex, tangled maze of fibers inside. Okay, but here's where things get really, really clever. What if I told you that in a lot of high-tech processes, the waste material, the very gunk you're trying to filter out, actually becomes the most important part of the filter itself? I know, it sounds totally backwards, but it is a brilliant piece of engineering. This quote just nails it. The gunk, the solids, all the stuff you're trying to get rid of, it starts to build up and form something called a filter cake. And once that cake is there, trust me, it does all the real heavy lifting.
Okay, so here's how it goes down. First, your liquid, which is full of particles, flows toward a pretty coarse screen. Now, the biggest particles are too big to get through, so they get stuck and form a sort of bridge over the holes. Then, smaller particles start getting trapped on that first layer, and they just build up and up and up. This creates this thick, dense mat. That's the filter cake. And here's the magic. That cake is now a brand new, superfine filter that's able to trap particles that are way, way smaller than the original screen ever could. The system literally builds a better filter for itself out of its own junk. How cool is that?
So we've gone from a simple pasta strainer all the way to some pretty clever factory engineering. But where does all this actually show up in your life? Well, the answer is pretty much everywhere. Let's bring this all back to the world right around you.
Just think about it for a second. The water you drink, it's safe because giant filters took out harmful bacteria. That clear apple juice or wine, filtered. The air inside your home is probably cleaner because a HEPA filter is trapping dust and allergens. Even your car's engine is kept safe by a little oil filter doing its job. From life-saving medicines to the milk in your fridge, filtration is the silent guardian of quality, purity, and safety.
So, if there's one thing to take away, it's this. While we almost never see these processes happening, filtration is the invisible architecture that keeps so much of our modern world pure and safe and just working. It's what ensures our health, makes our food and drinks better, and makes countless technologies we rely on even possible.
It really makes you look at everything a little differently, doesn't it? So the next time you pour a glass of water, or start your car, or even just take a deep breath, I'll leave you with this thought. What else in your world is secretly filtered? Thanks for joining us.